Hello my beauties, how are you guys doing? I missed you guys so much. It's been like 5 days since I uploaded a video, and so today all my makeup from Sephora has actually arrived. So today we're going to be doing an awesome Sephora haul. I have this whole box filled with stuff that I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys. There's a couple things that I did purchase and there's a couple things that I didn't purchase. As for the palettes, like eyeshadow palettes, I actually decided that I'm going to go ahead and buy the Milani ones, which are right here, that I'm going to go ahead and save for another video for you guys. And I also did buy the little miniature Natasha Danone palette, so we're going to kind of go through them. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these items with you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera over so we can do a few swatches of some of the products that I got that we can swatch and play around with. Now I hope everyone is doing great. Let me know in the comments down below how your week was. What did you guys do? Did you guys just work, go to school, just hang out? Let me know, because school is starting. Have you started school yet? If you are in school, let me know everything in the comments down below, and let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what order to begin this in, but I think I'm going to start with my absolute favorite product, and it is this perfume called Good Girl, and this is by the person Carolina Herrera, and I absolutely love this perfume. Like, I have no idea what it is about it that I like so much, but this is the box that it came in. It's like a velvety box. It's just like all around so like cute and very sophisticated, very classy, and it kind of really matches the scent of this perfume. But let me actually show you what the actual perfume bottle looks like, because this is the reason why I'm so excited about this. And so are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? Because this is a super unique perfume bottle that I have never really seen before. And dun, 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 dun. So this is it. This is the actual perfume bottle, you guys. Like, it is so beautiful. It's like this super high heel of a bottle. It has her logo right here on the front, and it's like a dark blue. I'm sure you guys can't see like what color it is because it probably looks black on camera, but it's like a really dark blue glass bottle, and it's just so beautiful. Like, such a beautiful, stunning presentation. And I've already used up like this much of it because I've been spraying it like every single day, multiple times a day, and I actually even sprayed my closet with this. And this is the heel in the back. Do you guys see like all the detail? It is so just beautifully presented, and I just can't get enough of it. I think I might buy, this is the biggest one that they had, and this one comes with 2.7 fluid ounces, but they have different sizes of these. But I feel like with perfume, usually the biggest one is most worth it because you get the most value out of it. But I just can't get enough of it, and it has this little spray nozzle here, and the spray little, like, I don't know what you call these, but like you press right here to spray, and it's just, oh my gosh, it just smells so nice. And I don't know if there's actual like notes of what this exactly is, but you guys, if you guys are in Sephora and they have a tester of this, go ahead and grab it and let me know what you guys think of the scent, because it's not, I don't even know how to describe it. That's how unique this scent is. It's a little bit on the floral side, not really sweet, not fruity at all. It has like this muskiness and like darkness behind it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so luring and so like addictive, and I am obsessed with this scent. So honestly, like, this is my favorite purchase. Alright, so I moved to the left a little bit just because like the sun is at a really weird angle right now, so it's kind of like the sunlight is hitting my hair like unevenly. The next three things I actually purchased are little like face wipes, and these are the Sephora brand. They're different kinds, because I know that they have had like the coconut scented ones for a while, and I really do enjoy those. They are cleansing wipes, so like I remove my makeup with them, but I still do like wash my face afterwards, because they do have like a slight little like sticky residue after, but they do remove my makeup pretty decently. I haven't tried these two flavors or scents, I don't know, but this one, this watermelon one, is really nice, and they all do something different. So this one is a cleansing wipe. Then there's a papaya one, which this one is exfoliating, so that's really interesting because I don't think I've ever had like an exfoliating face wipe. So I don't know if it has like little micro beads inside or if it actually just maybe like exfoliates, as in maybe foams up. I don't know. We'll kind of have to test them out and see. And then there's also this cucumber one, and this one is another cleansing wipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and test them out and kind of update you guys in my empties video. Now there's a few extra things I purchased. Let me go ahead and start with the tiny little Natasha Danone mini blue purple palette. This is so cute and so tiny. It was like 25 bucks. So I thought, I don't know, for some reason I thought it was going to be bigger, like one of her other palettes that are like the medium sized ones, but this is like an actual mini palette. And so these are the shadows in here, and these are apparently like brand new shades in her collection. But this is what it looks like. It is so cute. I absolutely love like the coordination of colors in here. I love the combination of blue and purple, and I actually have this brown one on my crease right now, and you can definitely build it up. It's very rich. You can put like a really thin layer for like a really easy light kind of crease, or I actually tried to build it up a little bit so it does get a little bit darker and more smoky. And then I also applied this shimmer color right here on the lid and in my inner corner, and I absolutely love like this neutral look that it gave me. And she is coming out with like a neutral eyeshadow palette, which I am so beyond excited about, because I love the formula from her, and the fact that she's coming out with like a neutral, really kind of cooler toned of an eyeshadow palette gets me super duper excited. And so I definitely can't wait till that one releases. But moving on, there's a couple other things I picked up that kind of like I wasn't really needing, but I kind of just picked them up just cause. Now another eyeshadow palette I picked up that I actually was not planning to purchase whatsoever is this Tarte Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust eyeshadow palette. This is the packaging that it comes with. So this is what the palette itself looks like. It is like a super purple sparkle top that it has. It's a little bit rough, so it's not completely smooth, but it isn't like just glitter where I feel like if I scratch it some glitter will come off. It's definitely like sealed in this like plastic coating, so that's really nice. And I purchased this palette because of the color scheme. Like I love mauves, I love like neutral palettes, and so this is the color scheme. Now one of my favorite palettes that kind of is similar to this like color scheme right here is one of the Kat Von D palettes, and that's mainly the reason why I purchased it, because this palette is one of my favorite like neutral everyday type of palettes. I absolutely love the formula on this. I absolutely like love the way it applies and it looks on my eye, and I love like plummy shades. And so when I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, it might be just as good as this one. Unfortunately, I was slightly disappointed because I don't think it is. I feel like there's only like 1, 2, maybe 3 shadows in this whole palette that I have been using this past week, and the rest isn't really like that exciting to me. And so overall, I was definitely slightly disappointed with this palette. I don't want to jump to conclusions yet because I do want to play around with it a little bit more, but in comparison, like if I had to pick between these two, I would definitely go with the Kat Von D, just because like the shadows in here are just so creamy. They're just absolutely amazing. They just blend like butter. And this one, I don't know, like this middle shade, even though it's nice, it's really kind of flaky. Now the next thing I picked up is this little trio from Stila. This is the Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadows. I'll go ahead and do some swatches for you guys in just a second. I do prefer the glitter ones just because they're such like a huge like pop on your eye. These are a little bit more subtle. These are definitely a little bit more wearable like during the day, but we'll go ahead and swatch in just a second. Now the next couple of things I also picked up is a Brazilian lip kiss balm. I have wanted to try this in quite some time, and every time I tried to purchase it, it was sold out. So I finally got my hands on it, and I really do like it. It has a really unique scent because it's kind of sweet. It doesn't really smell like the Bum Bum cream precisely, but it has like those really sweet coconutty fruity vacation type vibes. But is it my favorite? I don't know if I would say it's my favorite. That's another video I really want to do for you guys, is my favorite like lip balms, because I feel like that would be really fun to do. Now I also picked up 2 eyeliners in my cart, so we'll go ahead and swatch them in just a second. But before we get to the eyeliners, I picked up a lip pencil, which is honestly kind of out of my, I don't want to say comfort zone of like purchasing lip liners, but I don't really use lip liners. I don't know why. I feel like it's just almost like I don't have time for it, because I grab a lipstick, I kind of apply it. I like matte lip formulas. And so for me to add an extra step of like lining my lips, I mean, unless it's like a super darker color that might actually like smudge. And so I tend not to gravitate towards lip pencils in general. Like I will always prefer like a lipstick over a lip pencil, regardless of what it is or if it keeps your lips lined. But this is one that I do have. This is one from Pat McGrath. I'm not even sure how you pronounce the name, but Kathleen Light actually talked about this specific shade, so I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and try it. I do have it on my lips right now with another like ColourPop lipstick in the middle that's a little bit lighter in the shade. The packaging is just really cute. It comes with a little sharpener, and then you have the lip pencil that kind of looks like this. We'll go ahead and swatch in just a second, but it's like a just like a brownish neutral shade. I do really like the shade. Do I think that it was worth the money? I mean, the formula is great, don't get me wrong, but the fact is I will always pick like a lipstick versus a lip liner if I had the choice to pick. But it's fun to kind of play around with. It does look really nice, and it kind of is very creamy, very matte. It stays put, definitely stays put, but it's not transfer proof by any means. And the packaging on Pat McGrath's like things are just so cute and so different. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and give it a try and see how great it is. It does come with a sharpener that I can actually use for different lip liners that I have already. So that's really nice, but let's go ahead and jump into the liquid liners that I bought. Now this one right here is the new Fenty Beauty felt tip black liner. You guys know I adore my Kat Von D brush tip liner. This is a felt tip, but it is really nice and smooth. It's very pigmented. I haven't played around with it enough to tell you guys any like feedback on it yet, but I still think it's not as good as the Kat Von D one, and it's not as pigmented as the Kat Von D one either. Like for me, I don't know, I have this like love affair with that liner and I can't let it go. Now this other liner is a new launch from Kat Von D. This is the lash liner, and it's a very unique, interesting packaging of a liner, because even though it looks like a regular liquid liner, you open it up and it doesn't have like a pointed tip. It has this like weird kind of sponge applicator slash felt tip where it doesn't have a point, and the reason for that is the fact that it is for your waterline. Like in the waterline, instead of, you know, like drawing just a regular kind of cat eye or any kind of liner on the top of your lid, and it's supposed to be really good for like the inner waterline. And I haven't tried this one out yet just because I don't do like a lot of really dark looks for like work and everyday. But once I like go out over the weekend and I'll use this, I'll test it out and I'll let you guys know. Now, what do we think about this idea in general? Like, do we actually need like a liquid inner rim liner? I mean, I feel like it's a really cool concept. It might be like slightly gimmicky, but we'll see. Alright, so those are all the items that I purchased, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the camera over, zoom you guys in, so we can go ahead and kind of do a couple swatchings of the eyeshadows, the liquid shadows, the lipstick, or the lip liner I should say, and we'll go from there. And by the way, my ColourPop order came in finally after like a week and a half, so I'm gonna be filming that up next, and I'm gonna go ahead and include like a huge giveaway for you guys, because I have like at least 10 items for you guys, so I'm really excited to get that going. And so let's go ahead and play with some makeup. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some swatchings. I'm gonna start with this Fenty Beauty liner just because I already have a swatch on my hand. And so this is the liner, just so you guys have a close-up. I feel like it looks like it kind of bleeds a little bit, and I don't know if it's just because I don't have any other like products on my hand, like I don't have any lotion, I don't have any primer, but it does seem like it kind of bleeds in the lines, and I am pretty sure my Kat Von D Trooper liner doesn't really do that, but you know, it's different on your hand and it's going to be different on your eye, so we're just going to have to kind of play around with it. The next liner is the weird one right here. That is the lash liner, and this is the one that doesn't have like the tip. It has the like really weird funky applicator, but it seems really black, and you just kind of, I guess, just swipe in the inner corner or inner rim of your eye, and it's supposed to be kind of, you know, just waterproof and stay in place. And I don't know how I feel about this yet because I haven't tested this one out or the other one on my eye yet. To the lip liner, this is the cute little packaging for the lip liner. I don't know if I mentioned the shade of this, but this is in the shade, let me tell you guys, does it even say what shade this is? Oh, right here. It says Lip Pencil 309 Supernatural. So the packaging is super cute. It has the standard kind of string closure, and then you have the lip pencil, and then it of course comes with the sharpener, which is really nice as well. And so this is the pencil. I do really like the formula. Is it worth the money for me? I personally don't like to invest in lip pencils. I don't know, I would definitely rather invest in just regular lipsticks, but it is a really nice formula. This is the shade Supernatural, and it is really creamy. It's not transfer proof, but I feel like it definitely does define your lips really nicely because I did have it on today, so I do like it. I don't think it's anything like outrageously awesome and amazing for it to be like life-changing, but it is a really nice lip liner. The next thing right here are the Stila Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow set of 3. I really like the glitter Stila shadows. Those are some of my favorite. These are a little bit less dramatic, so they don't have those huge particles of glitter. They're more of a satin finish, but let me go ahead and swatch for you guys just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. These are a little bit more of just like a liquid shadow. If you guys can see, they're still very beautiful and they definitely set. So once you put them on your eye, I don't even really use primer with these, but you just kind of put it on your eye, you work with it before it dries, and then it sets, and then it's not going anywhere. I haven't had any issues with it creasing either, so if you guys have had any issues with this, let me know, but I haven't had any issues with this. And I actually use these two lighter colors for like my inner corner highlight. And this is the shade Kitten, and this lighter one, the champagne color, is Starlight. So those two are really nice, kind of everyday type of colors. And then you have the shade Vivid Smoky Quartz. And this one is a definite, I don't want to say winner for me, but it's a definite interesting color. Sorry, can you guys see now? Sorry, I kind of moved my hand. Like, I feel like the shade in itself is just so beautiful and different. I love this one. So if I had to pick, the Good Girl perfume would be definite favorite of mine from my purchase. Then my second one would be these shadows because they are so cute and so like nice. And I feel like if you cover like these two shades, you can definitely get like a really wearable look with these three. This is a beautiful brown. It has a really nice shimmer. And then these two I haven't played around with yet, but it's just so creamy and so buttery. Let me go ahead and swatch for you guys. I don't even have anywhere to swatch, but they're just so nice of shadows. And even though it's a mini palette, this is the mini Lila palette, I guess, the purple and blue. But I just love Natasha Danone's quality of shadows. They are so buttery, so pigmented. Like, I don't know. Let me go ahead and swatch this blue one because I haven't played around with it yet. Oh my goodness, look at that shimmer. Like, it would look so beautiful with like a blue and a purple. I feel like that combination is just so beautiful. And let me go ahead and swatch this purple one as well because purples are usually harder to make. But let's go ahead and swatch. See, like, I feel like they're so nice and still pigmented. Like, even though my skin isn't like even right there, it's still like so nice. And I really love this palette. I think it was definitely worth my money, and I am definitely going to be using it a little bit more often. Alright, so the last thing we're going to go ahead and play around with is this Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust palette from Tarte. The packaging is absolutely wonderful. I love the glitter. I love the idea of it being this way. It's not like completely smooth, and I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see in the reflection, but it does have little like welts in it. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's not like completely 100% smooth, but it is kind of plastic sealed, so the glitter isn't going anywhere. It has cute little like star glitters as well. This is what's on the inside. It comes with a mirror, and these are the shadows. Now I definitely thought that this one would be a little bit more warm toned, but it's not. It's a little bit more gray toned. Now in comparison to the Kat Von D palette that I do really like, this one has a more of a pinky, like warm toned shade. As you guys can see, like this one is a little bit more warmer, this one is a little bit more cooler, and I don't know, I feel like if I had to pick once again, I would go with the Kat Von D. I'm not like extremely impressed with these shadows. This middle one is extremely flaky. This one, I mean, I don't know, they're just not my cup of tea really. I don't know what it is about this palette, but I feel like it could definitely have gone in like a better direction. I don't know what it is. I'm just not the biggest fan. And if you take out this pink right here, you have like a really neutral palette. You have a few mattes. In the crease shades, you have two darker, like a plum and a darker brown. You have a couple nice shimmers, a brown shimmer, a gold shimmer, a pink shimmer, and then this like highlight, which is like a really nice inner corner highlight. It is a little bit flaky. I don't know if you guys can see like the flakiness like on the palette, but I mean, like, fallout is not a big deal for me as long as the shadows do preform. But I don't know, I just wasn't like as impressed with this palette as I thought I would be. Alright my beauties, so that'd be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed just hanging out with me. Thank you for spending all your time with me. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys so much. If you guys have any feedback, let me know in the comments down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, superlady246. And for today, that'd be it. I am sending you guys lots of love from me to you. Stay happy, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Lots of love. Bye!